is at $68,000 right now. So if you are thinking of longing Bitcoin at the moment, so you might want to wait and watch this video till the end so that you will know what to do and the strategy I'm using, and I'm going to be showing you guys the trade I'm looking at on it. I'm looking forward to take a long trade on ETH. I'm going to show you guys till the end of this video. So if you like this type of content, if you love this channel, do make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that anytime I post another new crypto update, you'll be the first to get notified. Bitcoin is at 68k right now. I made mention of a pullback, that a pullback might be imminent because our price tapped on this level with an impulsive move to the upside, which gave us an imbalance right here. And right now we might see a possibility that there might be another pullback to this level, creating a double pattern formation. So what we want right now is for price to come down, for us to see an actual bounce on this level. We don't want to see price fade below this level because that will give us the idea that we might be actually bearish again, considering the fact that the fear and greed index is at the over fear side. And one of the things that I look at for when looking at the fear and greed index is that when price is over fearful, that is the actual time for us to actually look into the market and actually buy the dip. So we might see a little bit of bounce at this level, because if you look at the stochastic RSI and the RSI, you can see that the RSI was probably oversold to at least below the 20 line, and we are gradually seeing a push toward the upside. So we might see a pullback on the candlestick, while the candlestick give us an equal low or a lower low, while the RSI give us a higher low. That will mark as a bullish divergence for we to buy towards the upside. So once price eventually comes down to this level right here, to reclaim this $60,000 level, we might not see an actual spike to the upside. So what we will see is kind of a consolidation and a choppy movement towards the upside before we break above this resistance trend right here. And why do I say so? If I scroll back to this previous price action, you can see that when we tap at this low, when this was a lower low, this resistance trend, before we broke out of this resistance trend, we made a kind of a choppy movement beneath this trend line before we actually saw a punch towards the upside. And when we saw this breakout, we saw that BTC rode all the way up to $122,000. So that's what I'm actually thinking of at this level for Bitcoin right now. So let's quickly zoom down to the lower time frame. Let's quickly see what a price has stored for us on the lower time frame. Right now, this is Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. You can see that I marked out this at 1 hour trend when I was doing my previous video on BTC, that we might see a rejection at this trend coming to this level right here, and we did not even have a break of structure right there. We will not have price break above this previous high at 71k. This is an equal high coming to the beginning of this week, and right now we're currently seeing a rejection. If probably we see a kind of breakdown below $7,000, because this was a support level. If we fail to see a bounce to the upside at this level, that will give us the probability that price might retest this level as an area of support for we to actually buy towards the upside, and we'll slowly move our way towards the upside before we actually break that daily trend that we were actually talking about on the daily time frame for BTC. So that being said, let's quickly pay attention to this trade I'm currently looking at for ETH. I'm currently looking at an ETH long, because I believe that when the market recovers, we actually see a parabolic run towards the upside. And if we look at the others versus the others dominance, other altcoin dominance, we see that the others is actually gaining ground at the moment. So what did I see on ETH? I saw first of all, I marked out my daily level. If I zoom out to the daily time frame, you will see that this is actually my daily level on ETH. Let me zoom back to the previous price data. This is actually my daily level, my demand level. Actually, as you can see that there was a red candlestick before an impulsive green candlestick on it, and there's actually a liquidity right here that has been swept, and there's a possibility that we might see a double bottom confirmation on the lower time frame before we actually buy towards the upside. So that's why I marked out this level as my daily level, and price tested this level with an impulsive green candlestick towards the upside, and price might come down. So if I zoom down to the 1 hour for my confirmation, and what did I see on the 1 hour? I saw a change of character right here and a break of structure with a little bit of a liquidity right here. And what does price do when price creates these types of liquidity? Price usually comes back to fill out to fill out the liquidity with an order block. So that's why I set this order block right here at the 1 hour. Once price taps on this 1 hour, I'll be on the 1 hour order block, I'll be going lower to the 15 minutes for another extra confirmation before I actually buy towards the upside. And that was why I put my stop loss just below my daily demand level, because price might actually want come down to actually stop us out, or maybe grab liquidity before we actually move toward the upside. So I actually gave a massive breathing space for my stop loss. Because look at here, there's a liquidity sitting right here, and price might come down for us to test out, fill out this liquidity right here before we actually move towards the upside. So that's why I set my stop loss just like this. And this is actually a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio on it. This is actually a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio on it. So that is it for this update, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.